Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are your nerd theorists, and today, while perusing Tower Gaming in Scarborough, I came across this little monster. It is a Magic the Gathering mystery booster. I don't know what's in it. No one knows what's in it, but there's only one way to find out, and that's to fuck up the intro. It's a mystery booster pack crack. Right. Straight off the bat, it's an uncommon Mask of Memory artifact. 2 generic. Whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, you may draw 2 cards. If you do, discard a guard. Like that. Tatiova, Benefic Druid. Uncommon legendary creature. 3, a green and a blue. That is a possible commander. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life and draw a card. That's handy. And pretty. Wild Growth. 1 green. Enchant land. Whenever enchanted land is tapped for mana, its controller adds an additional green. Nature's Claim. 1 green. Instant. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. Its controller gains 4 life. Well, cheap one to destroy, but does give your opponent 4 life. Generator Servant, 1 and a red. Sacrifice Generator Servant. I can't be bothered to read that one, doesn't look very exciting. A Nimble Blade Kenra, which looks like Anubis, but it's got boobus. A boobanubis. Prowess. 1 and a 3. Crow of Dark Tidings, flying. When Crow of Dark Tidings enters the battlefield or dies, put the top 2 cards of your library into your graveyard. 2 and a black. 4 and a black. Windgrace Acolyte, flying. When Windgrace Acolyte enters the battlefield, put the top 3 cards of your library into your graveyard, and you gain 3 life. There's a theme here. Cancel, 1 and 2 blue. Counter target spell. It's quite cheap. Even cheaper is Portent. 1 blue. Sorcery. Look at the top 3 cards of target player's library, then put them back in any order. You may have that player shuffle their library. Draw a card at the beginning of the next upkeep. Well, that is good for the price. That's cheap as chips. Enoch Bondkin. It's a 1 white. Outlast. Creatures you control have 1/1 counter on first strike. A Court Homunculus, an artifact creature. 1/1. Right, now we're talking. Now we've got a foil rare, 1 and 2 blue. Human Wizard. Fate Spinner. At the beginning of each opponent's upkeep, that player chooses draw step, main phase, or combat phase. The player skips each instant of the chosen step or phase this turn, and it's a 1 and a 2. That could be interesting in the right deck. Phyrexian Plague Lord, 3 and 2 black. That's an uncommon. It's a rare. Sorry. Sacrifice Phyrexian Plague Lord. Target creature gets -4/-4 until end of turn. That's if you tap it. Sacrifice a creature, target creature gets -1/-1 until the end of turn, and it's a 4/4. Ooh, and the very last card in the pack is a mythic. It's a 1, a white, and a black. Atheros, God of Passage. Not God of my passage, because I tell you that's a godless hole. He's a legendary enchantment creature. He's a 5/4. He has indestructible. As long as your devotion to white and black is less than 7, Atheros isn't a creature. Right, so devotion is the number of mana symbols on the cards that you have in play. So you have to count up the number of mana symbols, and you have to add up your blacks and your whites. And he's a black and a white. So if he was your commander, you don't have black and whites. But if you've got less than 7 of those symbols, I think that's right, we'll have to check that with Andrew. He isn't a creature. Whenever another creature you own dies, return it to your hand unless the target opponent pays 3 life. That could be a very naughty commander. I burped then, I do apologise. I got overexcited. Yes. Well, thanks for watching. That was good, wasn't it? That was fun. Little mystery pack crack. I'm going to go and touch myself with this card. Have a good evening.